wonderful and a lovely day from me to you, all the patriots all over the world, all our regenerated minds, everyone that have changed their mindsets, everyone that believes that Babylon is falling, everyone that believes that new day is done. I'm bringing good tidings from the Most High God to you. Please, as usual, do not hesitate to share the very broadcast massively. Please do us a favor by sharing this broadcast massively to your loved ones, your friends, and your well-wishers. If you are not having the right information, you're badly deformed. That's why it is very, very imperative in most cases. The same people who share some certain videos to you also share this one to them. I've seen that in our platforms, we have our phone are full, that people are sharing informations, even when it does not even concern our core value, but have the same mindset of also sharing our own to wherever groups you belong, because we have the real word that's going to heal the world. The true activism is with us. We carry the full gospel of Udazi. So have that mindset, please. We will not stop you from sharing videos to our platform. Rather, we are going to be urging you to please also share our own to them. It is very, very imperative that you do that. Failure for you to do that, it might be a crime against humanity, please. Very, very essential you do that. Please, if we are sharing and we are clicking love and like, the numbers will be going forward, will be going up. But if we are not doing that, you remain stagnant. You can see now it is increasing because we have a lot of good heads who are out there right now doing their best to make sure this video we got a massive view. You know, when I'm demanding for massive view, we are not into competition with anybody. We no longer rate our video again by viewers. The fact are paid because our word contains the word of freedom and liberation. By the grace of God, I'm the CEO of Salvation for Humanity and Redemption. And that's what every freedom fighter should stand for. And our page has been verified spiritually. We got our spiritual verification many years ago. So we are not talking about those verifications that YouTube or Facebook gives because you are supporting their shenanigans. Please, we have a lot to talk about. We want to be looking at some certain issue medically. We are going to be looking at some certain issue medically, please. Very, very essential you do your sharing massively. Now, I also do my from here likewise. Very, very important. No, because we have to get ourselves informed on time. Information is the key. Information is the key. Whether we like it or not, the information is the key. The difference between a rich man and a poor man is information. Because a rich man, they do research and get some certain information. That's why if they want to teach you about maybe you go to a business seminar and pay. There was a program I watched here that was about 8 years ago, that before you can attend a seminar like that, you have to worth about, let me not lie, it's about 500,000 euros in your account. I watched a program that before you can attend such seminars, you have to have at least 500,000 euros in your account. There are seminars like that. If they look, your bank statement is not okay, they'll say, please, we are not qualified. Because they are going to talk about millions, how to invest millions and get millions in return. But here you are, we don't even need, the only qualification we even have to come and watch Baba Udu. Just open up a Facebook, even though fake account. What about tomorrow? And I say, if you don't have no picture, don't watch. You have to show identity. But we will not be greedy as that. Our word has been verified spiritually. That's why the signs are out there that we are called by God to do this. But let me share it to 1 or 2 WhatsApp why we commence our broadcast. Call our daughters. You should call our daughter, go and invite them, let them come and learn from a construction worker. We want to teach them what they don't know. They don't know what is coming. They thought it's a joke. We go to our feed. That's why pastor now we don't give them. We teach them how the word of God. Right now, we want to be teaching our daughters. Because they don't even know what is in their domain right now. But like we have our UK daughters who lure into this mess. Invite them all. Invite our UK daughters so that they will come and listen if they want to. Invite our UK daughters, please. It's very, very imperative they come and listen. Very, very important. Please, after this very brief sharing, the next thing right now is going to be introducing the topic. Please just ask patient and please share. Let your hand be in love and like. Let your hand be in love and like, please. Very, very essential you do that. Let your hand be in love and like. Now, I shall introduce the very topic to you, please. As the Spirit leads, there are ways we choose to be doing our broadcast right now so that people will not be afraid to watch us. But we here bringing solutions to your doorstep to see how we can be able to get ourselves out from this very mess. There's mass deaths amongst our people in the UK. That one is very, very important. We should get that clear. Mass death is happening in the UK. I was told a story 3 days ago that a woman that coordinated a burial ceremony for one of our sister that died in the UK. 3 days ago, precisely that should be 3 days ago now. She dropped her child in the school. But she couldn't come back and pick up the child again. Something happened. And I want to be asking our UK brothers and sisters. You guys are not really helping issues. I call them UK alien. Party is not everything. I think it's hard time. You guys should switch into action to go and ask your local councils the cause of the massive death everywhere. Now you want to start singing glorious exit for people of 40-something years old in Europe. Now you want to not take it normal that people of 50 years are dying in the UK. Massive death. And one thing funny enough right now, the Australians, they are claiming compensations. Thousands and thousands of Australians, they are claiming compensations. The government are paying them massively. Now a man or woman will be sick. For you to find out that this, since I ate this ogbolo soup, my body can't get that it be. Why not go and question the Africa shop you buy the ogbolo from? Please, the kind of ogbolo we'll buy for your store here, we don't understand. Since we prepare, look at our body be. We are not asking questions. So that's that. No, I'm not going to be selfish in giving you the information I need to give to you. I will not be selfish with it. Whatever it takes for me to give you all the necessary information, or I call it the necessary prerequisite, I will do. Whatever it takes. Now, defibrillator now. I'm going to be telling you the meaning of defibrillators. All these are medical terms. Defibrillator now in some areas in the UK and Spain are also talking about defibrillators. And right now, before we commence, I want to show you the shape. Their former phone cabin in the streets is what they are now using right now as a defibrillator center. Now, okay, now let me first of all tell you the meaning of the. I know it off head, but let me just read the meaning to you. The meaning of defibrillators. Now, it's an apparatus used to control heart fibrillation by application of an electric current to the chest wall heart. Now, let's look at the use of the defibrillator. The device is used to help people having cardiac arrest. This very device, this defibrillator, is used to help people that have cardiac arrest. Stickly panned with sensors called electrodes are attached to the chest of someone who is having cardiac arrest. The electrode send information about the person's heart rammed to a computer in the AED. Now, what does the defibrillation means in English? The use of an electric current to stop an irregular, dangerous activities in the heart or muscles. That's the use of defibrillation. The use of defibrillation means the use of defibrillation of this electric current to stop an irregular, dangerous activities in the heart or muscles. Now, why would patient need a defibrillator? You might need an ICD if you have a dangerous fast heartbeat that keep your heart from supplying enough blood to the rest of the body, such as ventricular or ventricular fibrillation, or if you are high risk of such heart rhythm problem, usually become because of a weak heart muscles. Now, the reason why I'm bringing this into, let me show us the picture. Because most of us are going to be very, very carried away. That's why I choose to read it serially to us, so that we understand what is already in our society. And the reason for it is to save as many people as they can. Because the deal has been done. I know today most of our aliens, they are still trying to cover. That's why they are still bringing musicians abroad, so that you play and forget about it. No. You cannot play and forget about this. It's a reality that must tell on you. I'm going to feel it. You yourself will feel it. Earlier, the better for us to accept it. I know that this thing is there. So that we know the way to go about it. Most people, they might be doctors for many years, but they have not seen a defibrillator before. I'm going to be showing them right now. Because we are a researcher. We do our research. Now, this is a defibrillator in the UK. Let me see how I can show it from... This is a defibrillator. You can see it. The name is there. Why is this thing popping up now? You can see they put it there, defibrillator. It's like a telephone cabin. They are now converting telephone cabins in the UK to a defibrillator center, a defibrillating machine. You can see it. And maybe soon around right now, they will start teaching some health worker. And even you yourself, you are supposed to have a clue of it. In case when something happens, because it is open for everybody, for emergency. Everybody can make use of it. So at least you have to know on how to use it under emergency. What are we trying to do, me and our team? We are trying to save millions and millions of people medically we can save. I think it's a little bit, please, if you see it clearer a little, just write a comment that it is a little bit clear. You know, when you are outside, they mean maybe if it was inside the house right now, it will be more clearer. This is how the defibrillator look like. The write-up you are seeing here, this is a defibrillator. It's everywhere in the UK. It's in part of the Slovenia. It's also everywhere in France. Most countries right now, they have it. Why the Spanish people, they are talking about it already. The Spanish government, they're talking about it already because that's the only way they can be able to control a cardiac arrest. So that's that. I get I'm a very nice person. Put your eye down. In case they go out with somebody and automatically the person collapse. Or if you are going out from today, anytime you see such a thing, just read it. Go and study more about the defibrillator. Study about it. It will help you. It will help me. Let's save ourselves. I know most of our aliens, they are still supporting this shenanigan today as if they're taking the right decisions. None of us are taking the right decision. Our government have not helped us. Let me even say I have not helped you. You have not helped yourself. Every one of us have failed. Let's start all over again. That's the best way we can get it right. No longer I know it's too much. No longer as a medical doctor. All our doctors, they fail us. All our scientists, they are all babu. Kala Swabs, the chairman of Economic World Forum, they deceive all of them. Badi deceive all of them. The D-State, they deliver. The Vatican, they deceive all of them. That's why I put in a heading there of what's going to be happening. Now let me read further. Now in Slovenia, they are installed this defibrillator in most places, mostly in the rural area. In France, defibrillators are all over the place. Now, God loves people that are very smart and trustworthy. God have more love for people who are very smart and trustworthy. I'm still laying the foundation, please. God does not value foolish people. No, God does not value them. I was told by an elderly woman yesterday from Uganda that I was captured by God. I didn't know her before. That was she told me. I choose to put it there. You mean when you need to be, when you are being captured. That's why in the book of Acts, when Paul the apostle were to go to Damascus to go and burn the church, the angel of the Lord, they arrested him. You know, it was former Saul. God changed the name to become Paul. I told you the other day that God value even, let me not put that one here. There are people you feel that God is going to punish tomorrow. God value them more than you if you are foolish. Because you know that on a very good, they're going to use this for his own purpose. If you check out the apostles according to the story, now Paul the apostle, now walk back. Because the ruggedity outside, God transformed it, make unto war for us. Some of all these stories were written down, not for us to start banding demons, for us to start getting corrections. Correct one or two things, one or two impressions. Or that woman we were telling me yesterday, he talked about Paul. She talked about an old woman, I think about 70, close to 18 and 70 something years old. It's a new thing. People like you is not common. He's from Uganda, but he lives in this part of Europe. Very rich. Why did I choose to put it at the topic? There are things at times you already know about yourself. People will bring the confirmation to you. Now, a deal is coming. The old system of government, education, finance, healthcare, trade, and commerce, etc., will be dismantled and replaced with the EBS, the world militaries. We take over every leadership in the world. President, prime minister, kings, and queens must step down. I told you before, it is coming. It's coming. Every one of us will sing. And my next prayer for you today is that no matter your commitment, no matter what you have did against new thing, pray for forgiveness. My woman problem. But the main people today we have problem with is the people who have told us not to enter our state because we speak the truth. Any or that will BBC and answer. That one is a fight to finish. Most of you feel we are not fighting all of you. We know the people that we are after. We know the people who are after us. In what do now we take the after them? But they are trying to, you know, run certain threats, put fear into us, do all manner of things to make sure that our dream never come true. But they're not going to succeed. Now we have known the full meaning of defibrillator. We have known what it means to when you are in the process of defibrillation. Please, let's go and study more about the defibrillator. Very, very important, please. Very, very important. Very, very important, please, everywhere. And the reason why they are rolling out this very thing, it will also help curtail to see if we can reduce the death. Because this very thing called cardiac arrest, where the system will just shut down, the blood will no longer be flowing through the heart, and some of these things that cause it is clotting. Blood clotting. The vein that carry blood to the heart are work with. But this is a graphenocyte. And one is low, it blocked, it's finished. So the good government that's there, they are creating all these things. So I pray will never be a part and parcel of it. And the mass that we are experiencing today, and the more we come out on time and start asking questions, start putting us on Facebook. And I don't know why today you go to Facebook or you see our people are still playing, all our pranksters, they are still pranking when the whole world is coming to an end. Your followers is dying. And all these people, they follow people. They are dying. And we doesn't bloody care. And where is now the love of God in our heart? Where is that John 3:16? We do read. Let everyone assume it was true. This wickedness, let us stop it. I'm not the only person in social media. Why is it that I'm only the one talking about what will save your life? You think it's a conspiracy theorist. Our people are dying as we speak, intense in the UK. And all of them, they are locking up as if it does not mean. Do you think it is normal? It is not normal. Earlier the better. Let everyone assume it must happen. Go and claim for your compensation. Search yourself. If you are no longer okay, the period where I ready for, go and meet your doctor. Who might you TV lele we akia? Mo baba du who mi lele we akia. Ni ane doctor where are the load then? Let's go and ask questions. You must not have to lose in everything. If at the end of the day, okay, now the sickness is there with me go yak boy now. Let everyone assume it's not going to kill you. Where man I tell you where team me alele we akia. No more na yari load then me am you but soon. No need of pretending or eating. You're covering it up with not going to help you. You're assuming. You know, at time when you are in a dream. At time when you are in a dream, you have for this kind of place. The enemy where they pursue you now see you. Where do I get? This is not a dream. This one is reality. It is real. It's not a dream. I'm not working now. The more you don't talk about it, the more it will not affect you. Earlier the better. We see husband and wife in our home. On a rotor. I was told by somebody that also what we cure. And I was not speaking back to the mother that told me. Now okay, now the same people that are detecting this thing to don't want to start using OBN or whatever means they want to use it. What's the man academic? Lead me not into temptation is better than deliver me from evil. I crested this thing in my wall. Yeah, I go to grammar school. This is a part of it. Niaya azozo here. Ya lelo to down here. Ya dekbe summit. The tar road. I'll be molding structure, teaching myself things. That's why today I became blessed with the spirit of engineering. Anything I boy I'm very good at it. I'm blessed with it, totally blessed with it, totally blessed with it. Academically, I might not be proud, but when it comes to about using your head to do something on your hand, proud of it. You may suffer that mathematics. Let just put something on the ground and start doing it. Now, I modeled in my wall when I was now eligible to be having my room. I crested it there. Lead me not into temptation. It's better than deliver me from evil. God, make I not see temptation. Now I believe him. That's my prayer. Then if you don't come, you come the ban. Ta 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 ta. Po 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 po. No, no. I want to avoid the problem. That's some of my principles. And it have helped me. That's why if you are my friend, I tell you things what's going to happen in 3 years. If I see it, I must tell you. I don't want to pamper you. Let's start solving it now. Mekia, I will not give recommendation for OBNY and Edu Nuyai. That's why I was not too interested. That's why I couldn't even ask for via apply. If I look at the way it is, I can go and also if I do another confirmation, okay, then OBNY the buy do work, then I will ask for the applications. That was why I put myself on the line. I was almost being arrested after I finished up a video when their spy drones, spy birds, give them a signal that I'm condemning what they are supporting. If they have arrested me, is there any of our followers today who would have even said, okay now, the Newton loved one, let go and visit him in prison? The same way Peter and enemy were locked in the prison and the church, they prayed for them, the fervent prayer. Is there anybody or anything that you will you be in solidarity with an hashtag in your Facebook say that man he fought a real fight than to say on your man? Look at what happened to Fela Church right now, Esheun Kuti. A lot of us quickly came out and started condemning Fela's son for slapping police. Me, I'm not, if I'm not slapping, but pray me police don't do you bad. Even here abroad, but instead of me to come right now and start judging Fela's son, you not doing well. If I don't do this thing, look at you now, you're in this. I will not castigate him. But how many times as the police kill our brothers and sisters that we talk about it like that? We don't talk about it. We hate ourselves. He did do it well, no, but it have happened, maybe happened by mistake, or they will set him up. It was a temptation on that day. Because what the book of Proverbs 24 verse 23 said, he said, guard your heart with all diligence. Sheun Kuti did not guard his heart. It was a temptation to what my spirit tells me. Sheun Kuti was tempted. They just want to jail him over the protest ahead of time. They know that Nigeria is going to sink if they put in whatever there. Look at how they are locking up our heroes. They know that guy need a better society. That is another second fella in making. Oh, yeah, your wife fella to boy. If it is smoking, I'm not after the boy smoking. But look at every one of us came out, started quoting law. But we are not quoting the same law for the police who unleash and shoot anyhow. They don't control their guns. Why not say, okay, now the one way police they do us won't come? If I thought you want to even talk about them. Not be the same police kill us for Lekki. Let even assume that that one Fela's son come pay put. He not doing well. But we castigated the guy. They end up arresting him. We are still laughing at him today. The same way even people I say from injection will also mock tomorrow. Knock out what Tita. I don't want to, but I was led to even address it now. It's against the law, I know, but these people, are they not lawless? What did you suppose to see in a lawless nation? Did they obey the law? Do you know what it is? How many European countries have you ever seen? No. As protesters don't scatter France as we speak. We have not seen anyone. I know people have injured. Now 50-50 they count them at time. 2 police go there admission. 2 protesters go there admission. At time 100 police go injured. Now only 4 protesters go injured. Only what they go do, they'll carry some protesters go law for jail. And as so lawyer they go the bail and come out. The guy that slapped Manuel Macron, Ogbo Ubi, 3 months ariene. Equivalent to what Fela's son did. Now, if the Femi fella now or the son that is going to be standing for Fela's son, for example, if we not see go use our bad head, take go kill land, they will kill the papa. Because Nigeria, our witches are wizards. They don't know when person is fighting for them. Make mistake. The same mistake Moses make. They push him. If Nigeria were to be good, if not the way they are treating you, they are not treating Fela's son bad. The way they are treating you as a person, now provoke Fela's son, now make the slap police. The same thing provoke Moses. Now people push Moses, they go for that temptation. It was not his mind to disobey God because the prayer bring us water. Why you carry us come up from there? He was not in a hurry. The instruction was supposed to follow it, didn't follow it again. The same. Now, why am I having problem with the disabled? Watch another way take me. Is it not because the way I saw they treated you? You think I'm happy because they give you means of identification? Do you think they gave you injection to make you okay? They want to make you weak so that when they are not collecting your children, you can no longer drag. That's what they come for. Please let no always castigate our own. Nigeria have been divided for long. Let be our brothers keepers. They arrested Sowore. Most of us we clapped. I fought. I got tired. Up till now, there is restriction. They don't free that man finish it today. Nnamdi Kanu is in dungeon today. Fela's son is in dungeon. Okay, tell me now, for example, Nnamdi Kanu is in the free world. Sowore is in free world. The same Seun Kuti is in free world. Because a freedom fighter gave birth to a freedom fighter. Tell me, protect these people. These people can lead us through revolution. You don't know what that guy carries. You are only looking at the Igbo Islam police. They not kill you for Lekki Tollgate. Not be that one they vex the man. Wait till they vex me to wait till they insult the world leader. You have around you in passion. Abo can't walk me and do you and you one man. Rudo or tune where they basu when I am one or you women. Because I'm not an hypocrite. You like it. When are your twin woman, I follow, I am your gaway and one man. You don't see anything wrong, but I see something is wrong. That's why I'm annoyed of it. They don't have any physical card they collected from me, apart from what they did to my ancestors, and they are in my land, they need to leave. So what are we talking about? Let's be very, very careful. So these same people you are seeing today as a bad person, they are overreacting. They are overreacting because the way they are treating you. People, we are not migrating from Nigeria, we are escaping from Nigeria. You escape from war. You don't migrate. You don't seek visa when you want to leave a country that is good. You escape. Go and look at the other day. I said it here. 80% in Tripoli, in Libya. 80% of Nigerians in mortuary in Libya are Nigerians. 80%. Now calculating the Fulani travel. Fulani not the travel. Now this say we sat, I be sat east, not be not to the return. Not then. Wali Brothers is not there. It is you. Your brother that is there. But we don't care for one another. It's all about us. We have eaten food. My late father, blessed memory, he said we eat so that we might live, we don't live to eat. Our own we live to eat. It's all about food. It's all about bolu. Once we work bolu, you cannot join the system. They bring one useless, some artists, vaccinated morons from Edo State to UK and come and beg you, but mass death, nobody talks about it. Why not also pick up man? Hello, sure, hello, sure. But we are taking everything to be normal. We are taking everything to be normal. Defibrillators everywhere in the street in the UK. You are still going to take it normal. We are taking mass death everywhere. 50 years old die. Go to US today. Small children. Cardiac arrest. What is the cause of it? The world is waiting for you to speak. I know nobody will not die. But there is something that is triggering this on sudden death. We need to look into. And tomorrow we say we know God. God does not do business with foolish people. God does. Look at it. Solomon said, what did God so say about Solomon? He blessed Solomon with wisdom. How will God bless somebody with wisdom and understanding? To be controlling concubines. What does that tell you? Everything about women today in the Bible, it was Solomon that bring everything out. Because he was the midst of them. Despite David's shortcomings, he's still with Uriah's wife. Even when David can hear what did God say? He said he's a man. He said David is a man after my own heart. He did not look at his area of womanizing. He looked at area of his commitment to him. After people rate you by how many girls they see you with. That's the same way God got that reasoning. It's not like that. That's why God watches the motive while you believe on the action. At times you'll be focusing your mind on the action, this and this. Why God will suddenly go to the motive are always very secretive. The motive is always written in the Greek letter. The motive is not always clear. But you have to put in a microscope to check out the motive. Why the action is written in the capital letter, placed excavated on the wall. You'll be looking for the motive. The action will be boiled everywhere. Go and check out the motive. Maybe the motive is at the back of the book. And you cannot get to the back of the book because of impatience. You just say, and then what go you penny? You don't reason no go you penny. You don't reason it. Then you also join them to say me or they go like do. People are going to go to the Benin with corpse. Their corpse is to go to Benin. Who know you were here though? If we continue with this, these are knuckleheads. Who know nona? I can't say it. At times we teach you here so that you understand what's happening. You feel we bullying you. Who God love the change style? What is chasing discipline? Go and read the book of Hebrews, 12 verse 11. He said, no discipline is to be pleasant at the time, but painful. He said, but at the end result, it will yield an harvest of righteousness to them that are truly restrained by it. I think Hebrews 12, 11 or 11 verse 12. Let me put it two options. Let me put it two options for you. Umami of 11, 12 verse 11 Hebrew. Umi of 11 verse 12. God help us. Let's be very, very careful. We don't love ourselves. That's the problem. We are still supporting the same government who have put us in mess. Your brother fought out. Police Fulani will kill people. No pages talk about it in Benin. Fulani, why you it is only see this page. Don't talk about it. And then we do agbe Fulani now. How do why you go kill her? Took law into your hand. Do you know how many of our mothers in Edo State have been assaulted by this Fulani? We might be retaliating. So that is Fulani benibu ene. I gonna be lesson and no news is no longer coming out like that again. But we don't want to help ourselves. Rather than we like castigating people. Or what's your no young? Or what's the rubber bomb out there? Don't become an enemy. There are programs I will not do. I will not talk about it. This is what every one of us should talk about. The Nigerians have a constitution. I never want to read the constitution, and the constitution is helping you. A government that kill you in a broad daylight. Today they sweep it under the carpet. International Criminal Court of Judge, they went to go and bribe them. But they said government. What the Sanwo-Olu said, he said nobody will kill. Wama don't know that the video people were supposed to be. I do wanna arrest a fella. Wama to investigate him and not bail him and like you. Nobody speak. We don't have patriots in Nigeria. All we have politicians and commercial activists. Nobody cares. Nobody cares about anybody. Nobody cares. If you even come out and talk about BC, there is a sense in it. Must they keep on killing us every day, buddy? Nigeria is one of the most lawless countries in the world. Whereby DSS now, if you are a really freedom fighter, it does not mean that something will happen to you before you start reacting. I've saved myself. Now, what they were not doing to you, that was why I was annoyed. There's never a time I will be a friend to Joe Biden because of what he did to you. There's never a time. I will not be a friend to George Soros because of the plans they have towards you. Now, don't you think that I can only just want to save myself? I had my generation, but why am I still on the street speaking for you? But you don't see it, I'm speaking for you. You see it, I'm only doing the commitment God gave to me. Who tell you say now Coco go say they hang on for my neck? Who tells you if I don't do this thing, I don't go chop? Mon pass a lo bois bière. You know, it's just that we have passion to this. We're giving ourselves the very responsibility now. This is the best we can give to humanity. All the old names, CEO of civil disobedience, CEO of Salvation for Humanity and Redemption, CEO of this, Are they paying me for it? They don't pay me for it. The Archbishop of Activism, did they pay me for it? They don't pay me for it. The donation people are donating, we are using to do their own work in Nigeria. The books we have coordinated so far, it has been printed by the grace of God this very week before it runs out. Our people do first of all go and strategize. See some neighboring schools there that is around Benin where they feel that there are most people who can only afford those things. First of all, go and see the principals or the head of the school that we are coming to come and do so and so thing. All those things, we are trying to put in the logistics on how they can go. Everything is intact. The phone I'm using today, somebody on my door anymore. All those are encouragement. Do you think this is where I found my beats from? What's the natural monetization? Up till now, the star na me go or Facebook giver. The $101 no river or Facebook. If you want me to screenshot after you want to screenshot it. We are here laboring. That is, at times you come across people who even spending their millions of naira to this very struggle. You don't some praying. What about me? I have to give him my best. Here we are always camping. And you don't know that any fight you fight today for humanity, God will also fight the same fight for you tomorrow. My people will always make a parable where no girl has a man way home. If I was not on media, if I did not pay the sacrifice I paid in 2017 in Rome, maybe by now it would be Philippines. For me to stay alive, it was the sacrifice I started, the race I started in 2017. And I was bullied for it. Maybe if I was not on media, I would not have this vast equality. Maybe if I was not in public domain, I would not have been able to save tens and tens of thousands of people, millions of people I have saved today. Who's in my resume? I'm proud of it. I would have not been able. That's why he paid me for this idiotic man in America that all our struggle, anytime he come out to do shenanigans, I always want to insult him. You know why? He would have at least let us see that you are fighting for freedom. You are not going to give all the same government who have killed your father and your mother, who never make your father to see light in what you are supporting. I will not stop insulting you. But anywhere I see that it does good, I will praise you. You give it to anybody because he is done. Now, if you are a freedom fighter, let it reflect, irrespective. I always tell you here, I'm a present in suffering. The only area I've offended most of you is because I condemn what you ate. I condemn what you put in your system. In no way condemn. It's not good for you. That's why I'm condemning it. If it's a good food, I'll tell you where this very meal is delicious. This is a delicious meal. If it's not delicious, I will not tell you it's delicious because I'm not an hypocrite. I'm not an hypocrite. I want the love, my relationship with Jehovah Elohim to remain. Who doesn't know? Baby John chapter 4 verse 24. Always our God is a spirit. Who doesn't know? Always a no. Always man can be guy. Always can you gaba guac pavurion. Ni ave ga ye Our God is a spirit. Everyone that must worship him in spirit and truth. Now, those that when we are growing up, when people will say, oh, Yayi, we saw them not lie. It's true. Your Christianity is in your mind. It is mind that you carry. They not name people Christian. This person is a Christian because they look at some certain characters and say, this person was God a Christian? God was not a Christian. God was not a Christian. Who told you God was a Christian? When they took God to India, they named him a different name. When they took God to Rome, they named it the Roman Catholic. When they took God to America, they gave it to a different name. When they took God to UK, they named him a Christian. And all they name they are calling God is not just who he is. God is just person like you and me. What you know that is good, do it. Anything you know that is bad, don't do it. If you even look at the book of Philippians according to how they wrote it, because I told you it was this thing they used to put you into mental slavery. These are the same Bible I'm also going to use to pull you out of that mental slavery. So that religion, psychosis, and indoctrination, I want to blend it out with the same word they use in putting you there. He said, let this man be. According to the story that was in Christ. Now, according to the story we had, what man was in with this very man? If you look at the book of John 11:35, he said Jesus Christ wept. Now, what did he wept for? He wept because of the killings in Lekki. This is what Sheikh Kuti had been nursing in his mind. This is what he had been nursing in his mind. That was why he slapped that police. He did not slap that police because of personal selfish interest. He slapped that police because of what they have been doing to his brothers. Because he's the son of a freedom fighter. A divine for that. You make video to make sure he's arrested. Even when you people were supposed to hide him. You didn't hide him. You betrayed him. But today you are in church. You love that man. You love that Jesus you have not seen the sign. Even the word that they said he wrote down. Let this man be in you. Did you have such a mind? Did you have the mind as is the book of Philippians 2 verse 5? Let this man be. What mind was in him? He was a compassionate friend. That's why in the book of John 15:15, he said, you are no longer my servant. And I make you a friend. Because a servant knoweth not what his master doeth. Now, how are you a Christian? How are you even Christ-like? Let everyone assume it was true. Let's use the word. Figuratively, let's forget about the blood now. How are you Christ? You don't care for one another. You love to betray each other. Miracle you can't do. The book of Revelation 13, 16 and 17. Did you read it in your church? You don't read it. Did you ask questions? You don't ask it. But why are they fabulating machines? Why are they fabulators everywhere in the UK? In Canada is there. It's in everywhere. Up to Slovenia is there. It's there. I've told you the meaning of the machine. Why is it there? If the injection was good, why is it there? Why was it not there 10 years ago? Why are they months cardiac arrest? Can you say it now? You can say it. This is how we use excitement to do everything. Now, where is now the Christ in you? I read the book of Revelation 14 for you the other day, talking about the Green Reaper. What we saw in the coronation of Charles, we saw a demon with a sword who want to come and harvest people from this earth. Did it concern you? It did not concern you, but you are a Christian. You are a Christian. You are Christ-like. You are a Christian. Tell me a part of the word of God you have ever wanted respected. Even when they told you that your body is the temple of God, the same temple of God, or you have been flat in God. But today you are repented. And you were told by the same Christ. Tell me area where you have obeyed the Christ. We are still talking about the first narrative. Our idiotic set of human beings. They see raise prayer in the name of the same Jesus. Go to Igbo platform, they don't use Jesus Christ to pray. Then you want to win, do Nigerian election and succeed. I've told you before that most of the song our brothers, our father, they sang, particularly Ogbon and Inoyewewu, Honor with Jesus or Kakwo, man. We are going to be changing that song. Anyone that is available, then we just pay them, please. We need a remix of this song. Who does him or Kakwo, man? Yokpa konko na bege o. Yokpa gbinigbina na bege. We are going to change it. It's part of my agenda. I will do it myself. We pay people, we pay for the copyright. Maybe we can even do the copy, we can even do the remix now. Because we're at 10 years in the one. It just won't cack with anybody. Your cack with idiot. So cack with idiot. It's who does it. And it is more better like that, so that it will be more effective. We are not just saying everything you've done was wrong, but there must be an amendment. Because all these things were indoctrinated. The word of God were being adulterated. So many things were taken away from it. Just the same way they added 1 or 2 things to the injection. No, it was water liquid inside, but they mixed a different thing. They mixed up a vector. It contains graphenoside. It contains spike proteins. Nanotech. Microdiabetes. Cardiac arrest. People are dying. Nobody cares. We are counting everything to be normal. We're counting everything to be normal. A lot of people see you as a threat. Anytime you come and speak, you are seeing me as your enemy. How am I your enemy? I'm only here speaking the truth. What does the book of John chapter 8 verse 32 say? He said, you shall know the truth. He said, and the truth shall set you free. Or who were I am atani, and a matter no way honey, or Ramia way found. We may find a kere. That's why look at the book of Jeremiah 3 verse 15. He said, I'm going to be sending you a pastor. I'm going to be sending you an advocate. According to my heart, or where they call me a gear. They no recording. Because no mana, all the way my way, even though I can know you. With knowledge and with understanding. And because God Almighty know, that was why in the book of Hosea chapter 4 verse 6, he said, my people are destroyed for lack of knowledge. Now look at what he said. He said, be that you rejected knowledge. He said, I have also rejected you and your children. He said, you can no longer be a priest to me. That rejection simply means, be that you lack knowledge about what's happening. There's going to be destruction later that will affect even your children. A time will come, your children will become fatherless. Maybe you become a vagabond or Australia wallaby. You become a sentimental knives because of your decisions. We don't put, we have parables. Who would have helped us to metamorphose? We have parables who would have made us to be like a city that is set upon the hill that shall never be hidden. Jesus Christ in Tamasi. Hallelujah. 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 But when we even needed you to come and speak it through about the gospel, all of them, they went on preaching the gospel. I was only the one in the whole Nigeria who stood and said no to Zeta. This page. Whether they succeeded tomorrow in removing it, but the name is there. I have the CAC certificate with me of this very association you are seeing. We use in saving millions of lives. I will give it the license by the Nigerian Janjaweed. I have the license with me. I have the certificate with me. This page was just not another page. It was registered with board of trustees. I know some board of trustees later become Judas Iscariot. But they could sell Jesus. They couldn't sell me because I was smart enough. When we intend to intensify our calling, one of the very, very close board of trustees, very close, he sold me out. But here I am. I was never broken. I've walked through the valley of this. That is why nothing anybody do today that shake me. I was prepared ahead for this journey. That was why the book of Jeremiah 1 verse 5. He said, Baba Udu, I know you from your mother's womb. I know you are going to be a prophet to the nation. So if you are going to raise up your ugly head, my dear, you have yourself to blame. I guess by now, maybe a listener, he might save herself through this very page. Because all his allies, all of them, they are fully fit. He might be able to, save herself from some help. So, yeah. I'm not where there must be Judah. It means somebody close to you. Judah Iscariot was a blood of trustee. Go and read the book of Luke 22. Read it from verse 1. He says, Satan entered into Judah, also is called Iscariot. No longer talking about the story. Right now, I don't give you example. It's not about Jesus. It's all about when it happens to you. Somebody very close. That's why I think the book of Matthew 10 verse 36. He said, "Mazo enemy." According to Ugbono Birone, or well, or Wagan Yagan Roy, or Wako Boma, or Ekbo Boma, or Wama Boma, or Yegi Seti. A Mazo enemy is a member of your association and a member of your clique. The pet that you don't know, you cannot poison your food. That's why you see put food in the fridge. They cannot poison your food in the night. They come physically. There are things they can't do in the night. That's why which will still press you. No matter the stress. Because they want it, they do it physical contact. Am I communicating? Most people can't get them. You see a poor man, I'm when I do accident, or you be okay, or you're because those things is affected by physical intercourse, physical contact. That's why I know he said they invite you to society party, you don't go to society party. A lot of people don't know because they can poison your check. As your friend is inviting you, please come to so and so place. So also they are also preparing who they are going to invite to put something on your drink or something for check for you. There are fights to be fighting. You don't need to travel. I might go travel. They're very, very careful. This body can spend $50 million for one mission just to get one freedom fighter. Do you know how much it cost Nigerian government to do Kano? Who now the Kano to war? What they did to him? Do you know how many of the DOUs let they pay to get him where he is? But they think selling now the Kano. They sold up Brafa. Brafa is going to be coming out with the donation. Go and mark my word. It's not Brafa. You don't even need to shoot gun. The freedom is going to come in a hurry. Brafa freedom is going to come without shooting gun. You don't put in the machine gun. A lot of you did not know the reason why I don't keep myself that much again. But we are still praying for our brother that is there in their country. We are still praying for him seriously. He do our Father is going to make everything to be okay. So far, you have to make yourself available for God to make you able. You don't steal to conquer. You don't steal to conquer. We always say, you know, God will fight your fight, you will hold your peace, my dear. Know the kind of fight you are fighting. The kind of freedom. I was always telling my brothers and sisters, my dear, talk about this intention. We people, they go the Brafa land. There is subtlety that are so imminent. Talk about it first. I cannot be talking about pulling you out. Before I start talking about the donation, we have said people want to say that's going to enter the land. It's not everybody, every of the children of Israel that left Egypt that entered the promised land. Most of them they are not the way. It was a new generation that from Israel, you are saying. According to the story, it's not all of them. There's what you say in Brafa. What do you say in donation? You have to be very, very careful. How about the book of Isaiah? 1 verse 9, it says, if you are willing and obedient, you will eat the fruit of the land. Obedient in the sense that no people that God have sent. And an elderly woman yesterday from Uganda. We were captured by God. I don't lie. The aim of us letter where people like you are not common. Because being that most of us we don't have sense of humor, I have to start. I don't want you to start confirming because no Susia right now will tell you. New thing is sent to Imaweta gave me to a fake prophecy, but everything I've told you since 2020, it was happening today. A bad day, if you ever make a nigo, a bad my day, Adowinwiro wa ame no zenu nukonu. Wagume tambe baba udu. No gogeri mare o. Mega ekpegen pe mamba. I would have to learn a bass guitar. I will look for where they do it. I want to be doing melody. I ask you my neighbor. How do I play piano now? Me I will bass guitar backup. I want to be singing at times just for this activism. Omega always say mad total way. It's going to be for forever. But there are things we can no longer do again. I just pray on a very good day we have Giant also. Who's also going to come out and continue from where we stop. Whether you like it or not, we might have not used the right word. We did not hear it, or we are using he for she. I doesn't care. But the most important is the word of our Father is being preached. That's the most important. That's why I'm submitting to you today. Let's stop killing ourselves. Let's stop fighting ourselves. Let's stop selling our freedom fighter for a peanut. We have sold all our freedom fighters. No one is remaining. We always find it 40 there. Anytime they hear. But there was a mistake that Moses made. He taking the children of Israel out of Egypt. In the wilderness. That's why I couldn't see the promised land. But it was not recorded that people were mocking at him. A son of a freedom fighter, because the way he saw that the same thing that happened in my father's time, I will not take it. I'm not happy that he slapped an officer. He would have not. But the way some of us came out and started castigating him, you are not a freedom fighter. If God called you into freedom fighting, a lot of you, do you think I'm the most gentleman you can ever talk about? At times I do some certain things here, you have to keep body and soul together. You need to see me very gentle. My life in the media is different from my life outside. But we make bear you but I be a gentle person. I do tell you, if you manage to slap me, I will slap you back. I do set me up in he slap a woody baby. It's not that your direction to walk by one big boy. Because I'm not a criminal. Because here our time is expired. Imagine when you came up Balebe, that is now copying you, talking to you anyhow, was just 5 years old. And right now you yourself you're 23 years old. I know a lot of you which I will obey law because you are an idiot. There are at times these people, they are not treating you according to law, they are treating you just to disrespect you. Why when you come across good officer at times, we salute you. Sean, comment estás? Bien? Comment te llamas? Please. Documentación you give. Por favor, siente aí mientras yo controlar sus documentos. Why some of them? The word of they look you like buzu. They'll come the red chest. If you and your friend even they speak English, sir, he go say, "Man, you not talk again." I don't know. You are the control person. Maybe you and your friend just they talk English. Now don't you know the hear. He go say, "Not talk again." When I'm not under arrest, me I not talk for what? If my brain go just burst. Oh, how many of your story? Why you tell me I not discuss with my friend? You the control paper now. Control them. Why I have the right to talk to my friend? They want to subject you not to talk. Most of our alien, this is what they will be. That was why they all came out after this very Shehu Kuti and started castigating him again. Adding jury, letting our government know now where yes, we are arrested. But these same police, they are the molole, they turn this thing whatever to anything. A police can just give money to one who you are offended, they will guard you. They will not say bring proof to show one. Can you go and contract a police here abroad? Have a police, you know you are guarding nonsense. Before they will come and guard yourself, they've looked at it that thing they are guarding you about. You are the one that is right. You can even mourn that person now because you know why IG will send person to come and guard you for 1 week before a case to Ariye court. Even still kill for the people we felt killed before. These are recent stories because it's lawless. What do you expect from a lawless state? They take police in man our banner, they bury it and nobody talks about it. But we are not investigating crimes. We are not investigating crimes. If you want to be a good citizen of Nigeria now, according to how they have weaponized our country, join APC. Support Tinubu. And this useless man in America is supporting. That's why right now he have weaponized Tinubu already now. As soon as they saw him Tinubu, he's praying now. He will look for Boken and Oho to make sure everything that made them to install Tinubu. Why? Because he want to use that same thing, calling 1 or 2 DSA women to report were arrested. That is what he's trying to do. That's a lot of people don't know when we talk about weaponization. There are people hiding under some certain institution to start performing evil, to start oppressing their neighbors. Or weaponize it. That was why the other day we were talking about Oluomo. Wari Abuja. What could honor the bot here about the Tinubu Beo. Maria Kotina. This is how they do it. Emmanuel Banana cannot go Nigeria as at that time. He's going to be working with DSS because a Tinubu boy, no? To start arresting people either in Abuja or Lagos. That's the plan of this man in America. Because he want to pay back. He want to pay back. He can even have the man where this new Tigbinigun were arrested already. He will do it. He just in America. That's why he want to know by all means. He want a federal man. No, he has a and their days are numbered. If God be God to me, I call that isolation. Tinubu cannot be a president of Nigeria. Let them put him there. You know what I'm saying? Let them put him there. As many are boosting their cohorts. Look at what a human being supporting. This same APC or Yima Yajiromi protest. The same APC government. The same APC government was the one that was there when there was xenophobia in South Africa that make him to start ranting and shouting. This same APC that make him, people were donating tens of thousands of nairas for him. No more, I can't take it. I can still remember. I know how much I paid into the account. But today, he have weaponized his movement, using it to fight us back. That all the fight we fight, he rolled back the stone to the grave. You see how a man will be wicked. You see the wickedness of men, but people are not seeing it. The same APC. What lead to the xenophobia of South Africa that make it came out, let me say, ending of 2016 and 17. But the same APC government was supporting. If you look at the book of Matthew 28, verse 2, he said there was a great earthquake. He said an angel descended from heaven to come and roll away the stone from the tomb, according to the story where Jesus Christ was buried. The Bible said he sat down on it so that it will not roll back again. We did protest. When I was supposed to fly from Baraka's airport, I think I saw the ticket one day. I can't really find it right now. It was around here. It was an emergency ticket we bought. That was November precisely. My plane, the plane where I entered almost full. God will bear me with me to go to Bologna. I want to go and protest. To go and kill a bilateral agreement to deport our people. The same APC government here. Is who is supporting today to come. The same APC. The same APC government, when we were protesting Roman Parliament, God will bear me witness. This month we were attacked almost 10 times here and take back. The same APC government, the same APC government, oh no, there where they because of his belly. You see the wickedness of men. You can see how people can change. You can see how people can change. And all you be coin. A being dead be fi being everywhere. A Kenyan dead be ya de bani. Even America can continue. He's going to be arrested among the bad people on Ragmona because what is supporting. No, let them inaugurate, and they inaugurate the inauguratable. And let us wait what is coming. If God be God, how will you do that? Everything you have condemned, that you go back to them like dog and ate up everything. Then emi nebo ya zero igi me yere movement in now today. Who were ya fighting? Time for the I'm putting this in here so that when calamity start raining on society people, you not go out that saying I'm sorry. Why will anybody to support this party? I will be you wala din myself. Why we are supported? Why we are this is Tinubu you never knew. Now let me break this to you. Do you know right now APC have brought out Yoruba man as a governor in APC in Edo State? Let me read the name of the thing to you. APC as we speak I brought up Yoruba man as a governor who is doing it Tinubu ahead of 2024. Most of you might have not known. APC as we speak, they have brought out Yoruba man as a governor of Edo State. APC. Yeah, why go me? Why they worry? I will look for it now. So I don't know where we get our wickedness from. I can't get it. Look at it now. Look at it, a Yoruba man. So our level don't reach like this. Because the same palace is Yoruba. They want to bring APC in. A lot of you don't know what is coming. You feel it's all about being insultive here. The time we come, you will look forward to speak to you. Why can't you? It's going to be too late then. It is better now you wake up. Or they will confiscate your heart tomorrow. Nezera Gesera that is coming. Donald Trump for Edo take Edo State back, you know what? Edo State should be taken back by Godomigodo children. It's your land. If you don't want to take it, Idu our father have done his own. Ogiso have done his own. Idu Godomigodo have done his own. Your ancestors have done his own. The rest work is remaining for you to do. Let me show it to you. Let me show it to you. Look at the man before I tell you the name. Look at the man. A Yoruba man. Even look at the name. Look at the name now. Right Honorable Olu Rotomba Bamidele, I think Simeon Omarufo for a better Edo State 2024. Look at it. A Yoruba man, no, a Yoruba man. Because this is what Tinubu have promised. Tinubu, every man he do we are goofing. He do is going to kill you, Tinubu. When Tinubu no kagu neni kuweke mani support you emu wauna rama Tinubu oh manuwa auwa ma ekuwa ma ma wetu wa do ya sima fi eme then waga leze hono ga plane wa pa kan dey for plane zaga o kan lawa gbe zaza mi oke kuwa ke mano bari kona bo no kuwa wa onu wa do mi the life of people are concerned what you are not even come to power. When I will ever see Osamudi Ahmed becoming a governor in Lagos State? When have we saw such a thing? That Igbinigu contesting in Yoruba land as even a councillor. This is what they are doing. This is what APC is doing. Because Tinubu have promised. And these are the reason why I call upon all our forefathers today. Ikunwe Akiamukpa Basoroki Tinubu. If they end up putting you there at all, whatever way they want to put you. good work you are supporting. Wa weaponize mass in Nigeria no wa. Eh dokwa ma he be Nigeria kwa mo ake. But emi no ro wa amio. Calamity will be on your head. A nanotech in your hand. But they not do so. There are things you cannot escape. We tend to walk in and now we are back in. He may sent to one bune. I'll be praying for the one I love, but I intend to do it general. Be the Wamaru Wami, one Ricona, a graphinosa dog, Bilua, a cardiac arrest in it. Okay, I know what. I will not live Fabrillator, why Fabrillator no save one. We can be Fabrillator in one and that very cardiac arrest. Look, you just see how people can be wicked. People can be wicked. But now, why am I annoyed today? I'm annoyed because of what they're about to do to you. You are what Sheikh Kuti stand for. Yes. Please, if you are fighting for freedom, fight for it. If you are in solidarity with anything that's going around the world, be in real solidarity. Anybody can make any mistakes. Temptation can happen to anybody. A Peter today in the book of that same Luke 22, you read from verse 50 something. He denied Jesus. Denied Jesus. After when he denied Jesus, the pains of Jesus Christ increased. They will start whipping him the more. But he later repented. According to the stories. If you remember about the betrayal, about the denying Jesus, then Jesus Christ later forgave him. He did say, Peter, I've said before, upon this word I will build my church, the gate of hell will not prevail. No, anybody can make mistakes. I can make some certain mistakes tomorrow that may even want to lead to marriage. Can you cover for me? And you are going to start saying, what about when this guy be saying something? None of you. But my importance in a freedom fighter, they want to silence all your voice. They are arresting Sheikh Kuti ahead of May 29 installation. They know that these are men in an Aladian with the spirit of Fela Nicola Pokuti. He can do exploit. That's why they are caging him. So whatever being caged can no longer do protest. We go to lead the protest. Are you talking about Charlie Boy and Amugo Guinea? There are people who can't just bribe. But we are happy anytime they arrest our freedom fighter. Nice one wave Nana. This earlier in UK, I think I still have the video up to today. When Nnamdi Kanu was arrested, he came out and do a video with Oyami Hu. He did a very crazy video, about 40 minutes video. I think I downloaded it one time. They started lying, talking about him, not Yahweh Kenya, and all those things were all lies. Not knowing where it was one of them who called Nnamdi Kanu and say, even when my mama be Kenya, my mama we are there, now we meeting. It was already arranged. This guy have already collected money and arrested. But people started saying, now we talk Yamuhu. They did a video about it. I look at it, I cried. Why are we so fast in judgment? Particularly our freedom fighters. If you despise your Moses, now Naya Nnamdi Kanu, now what changes in Nigeria? Naya arrest Nnamdi Kanu. They unleash on you again. The Naira, this thing talked about Naira scarcity. He talked about in 17, I think 17th of June 2021 or so. It happens. Everything I have said that man, it happened because he was a prophet. He was sent by God. But did we walk with him with all our heart? No. That's why today we are where we are. Because why? We always despise our Moses. Most of the time, one or two persons or some persons always write, hey, you are really freedom fighter. But a lot of people does not know. He said, by their fruit you shall know them. How do you know the person that is fighting for real freedom? He constantly, persistently talking about one particular thing. He hit it in the nail on the head, not being afraid, not compromising his value. He stands for what he stands for. That is me for you. Amen, my man. Serially today, we're still talking about what they've done to us, how we're going to get rid of it. Why some person never speaks about it? Because they were protecting their page. But they could save lives. Now we start blaming government. Obaseki, Protect lives and property. Go and look at what happened in Italy. Oga Donna Sunu, you see a do alien. Obaseki man with dream lady. 37,000 people displaced in Enrique no Ekeniaye as we speak in Italy. 37,000. Erosion Hulian. Unu erosion e Hulobedo. The marshal door is say 50. But they insult the government. Go and look at natural disaster. This relay system couldn't carry it because it was cyclone. They weaponized whatever. They weaponized rain. They weaponized rain. They weaponized rain. But who does it, Makoyo? But here we are today. We are always using sentiment for everything. For us to use our head and think. How can you be creating a Yoruba man to be a governor? Creating wa me posa la dia be no wa me ma he no e ken o de no we mu de no wa me ma he. And for those of you normal you wake up from your slumber on what you learn atike akabama or when no you don't love you ware ogo ohun wa itu oga mo fela ni Seun Kuti e ge gbe police no bi ko in set up or you police are jam over there. They set him up. I just pray the lawyer that is standing for him. The case of Macron that was slapped in the public should be revisited. How the lawyer win the case? If Macron that was slapped, or not Macron be the whole France of be about 67 million people, or what 3 months of baby jail, or be area on a play benefit. So I can't Mampi, no wa Ladian Beba. I'm a fear me be poopy. All my you see if you poopy no car. If none of the other day a chasuwa, voye yoki be island. Yama fear gibe. Na soin. Na soin, I'll bomb be na soin. Wapa me law. Betrayers! 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 Wa quote law. Police wa crack isi we are not supporting violence, but at time when it happens, let's do comparison. Somebody must have to return the ministry. You come your house, collect your children from you. Most of these things social coin. At times social will just look down you. Yeah, when they don't be no more, they can come and collect your children. He have the right. Oh, work by the authority. It's naked the monkey shadow. To show ball you because no why who me another me or more. Imagine show example we bona wo ku o wa pa o mu me o to e ko bale why view mo ba via unu avio mo but we truly give it to that avia they collected your children collect your children everybody know the way today. Let them bring it on when you bring it on memo bogbe okay, now let you one. I verify many of the federal government of Nigeria. We demand our association. What is doing is right. I will not wait for you to kill my people. I will not say my people got money. You are your tough food. That's why there are so many things today. Lawlessness in our society became very too overwhelming. Let's be ending it here. Let's be ending it here. Today is Sunday 21 May 2023, Sunday. So do have a nice day, everyone. Please follow us on the donation. Also follow us on National Patriot Association. Also follow us on New World International Limited. And also subscribe to our YouTube channel, IAICP, for your own self, not for us. IAICP TV is our YouTube channel. In case you cannot get us on Facebook, you can also get our notification on YouTube. Our telephone number is +34 631 056284. Our telephone number +34 631 056284. That's our telephone numbers. Please let know about the defibrillator. Very, very important. Very, very important. Let know about it. In case one man collapse, cardiac arrest as we speak is much. Cardiac arrest will happen as a result of lack of blood. The amount of blood not can only heart or getting you. So that defibrillator process helps to pump more blood to the heart. That worries. So if I see anyone in our locality here, please, we not be many one your like the one I've shown before. A telephone booth you cannot, but they are not changing. But the one of Switzerland, they change most of the phone cabin they are here. I think where that library, they can just go there and pick some books away until they will return. So most European countries right now they have. It's much in UK. It's everywhere in the UK. Magimari also thought this is no longer time for you to depend on that your archaic idea what you know before. Education is going to change. All the president, prime minister, kings and queens, they are going to be stepping down. I told you before, nothing can stop what is coming. This one is real. It's not a conspiracy theorist. It's not a conspiracy theorist. So please, have it at the back of your mind. Through the IBS, we may be having 10 days. When the IBS is going on, let me just put this one here. I may not be having time to say it again. When the IBS is going on, it's going to be a time whereby they are going to be analyzing to you the crime of what happened. There may not be internet. A message is going to be sent to your phones so that you can listen to the EBS, emergency broadcast system. It might be taking 10 days. You can be given 3 hours, 3 to 6 hours for you to get to your home wherever you are. Start locating back to your home so that make an where you are. Or others when they're going to be locked down automatically. Military will be everywhere. Mass arrested the base one. Then that's why don't be too far from your home as soon as it started. We don't know when that is going to happen, but it's a thing that's also going to happen. It's a part of our transition to global greatness. They got their plans, we got our plan. Their own is a John 10:10 to kill, to steal, and to destroy. While our own is a John 10:10 part B. We have come so that you may have life and have it in abundance. I'm signing out from here. My name is Comrade Newton Benegun, the Bishop of Activism, the hero for democracy, ambassador for good governance, CEO, civil disobedient, CEO, salvation for humanity and redemption. Baba Odukwe. Do have a nice everyone and God bless you.